Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Today students will be taking your chapter 5 from your book First Flight, and the name of the chapter is The 100 Dresses Part 1 by L. Bosser Esther. Now before starting, let me tell you something about the author. Students, L. Esther was born on May 9, 1906 in West Haven, Connecticut. Okay. She was an American children's author, a children's librarian. Okay, remember this. Now let me introduce you with the theme. Well, the message of acceptance and of not teasing someone for being different is the theme introduced in this chapter. Remember, okay? The chapter also addresses the importance of respect for others by presenting the lessons learned by the characters in the story. Okay, remember. First, by the characters' lack of respect for others, then later they begin to demonstrate respect for others when they realize that although Wanda is the main character who's poor and Polish, she is really no different from them. She is same as what they are. Okay? The issues of racism and classism are also confronted in this chapter through Wanda's negative experiences in the school. Remember. Okay? And because we learn that Wanda's own family moves to the big city to avoid being ostracized, we can understand that the issues are much larger than just being bullies at the school. Remember. Okay, now let me tell you something. Let me tell you the summary of this lesson. Okay, the story, The 100 Dresses, is about a Polish girl named Wanda Petronsky. Remember, her name, the main character's name is Wanda Petronsky. Her family has moved to USA, America. She studied in a school with other American students. She belonged to a very poor family. Okay, daily she came to school in a faded blue dress. It was clean but not properly ironed. That's the description given by the author. She used to sit in the corner of the room number 13 in the last row. Remember? This was a corner where the rough boys who did not make good marks sat, so she was made to sit there. They made a lot of noise. There was the most noise of the feet when some fun occurred. Okay? Wanda did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. On the contrary, she was very quiet. But she came on foot from the Boggins Height area. Remember, the place from where she travelled was Boggins Height, and brought a lot of dirt with her shoes. Remember, she was an introvert and did not speak much in the class. No one had ever heard her laugh too. Nobody really thought much about Wanda Petronsky. Students thought of Wanda only outside the school hours. They waited for her while she was going to or coming from the home. They waited for her in order to have fun with her and bully her. Two girls of her class, namely Peggy and Maddie, often talked to her and made fun of her. Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. She was pretty and had curly hair. She belonged to a rich family. She had many pretty clothes. Maddie was her closest friend. Peggy and Maddie were not bad girls, but they used to have some fun with Wanda Petronsky. The student in Wanda's class found her name very funny. Wanda was almost alone in her class. Wanda did not have any friends, but a lot of girls talked to her. They surrounded her in the schoolyard. Peggy made fun of Wanda and asked her how many dresses she had in her cupboard. Wanda replied that she had 100 dresses. These dresses were of different colors and of different designs. Then Peggy would ask her whether the dresses were of silk or velvet. Wanda would reply that she had dresses of velvet as well as of silk. The girls would ask her how many pairs of shoes she had. At this, Wanda would tell them that she had 30 pairs of shoes. The girls would suppress their laughter while asking and talking to her. But as soon as Wanda's back was turned, they would burst into peals of laughter. Peggy was rich, but she was not arrogant. She was not cruel. On the other hand, she saved younger girls from bullies. But she and other girls could not understand why Wanda told a lie about her dresses and shoes in the cupboard. But the girls only made fun of Wanda. They never made her cry. Maddie herself was a poor girl who was the best friend of Peggy. She used to wear the clothes given by others, so she was sympathetic towards Vanda. She and Peggy were fast friends. That is why she never said anything when Peggy made fun of Vanda. But she herself never laughed at Vanda. She did not like Peggy asking Vanda about the dresses or the number of shoes Vanda had. Whenever Peggy mocked Vanda, Maddie felt bad inside. She wished that Peggy would stop teasing Vanda Petronsky someday. Maddie decided to write a note to Peggy asking her to stop making fun of Vanda, but she could not muster the courage to do so. Vanda did not come to school on Monday, but nobody missed her. She did not come on Tuesday too, but when she missed the school on Wednesday, Peggy and Maggie noted her absence. They wondered why she had not come to school. Then Maddie thought about the drawing and color contest in the school. The girls were to design dresses and boys were to design motorboats. Maddie thought that Peggy would win the contest as she was very good at design. Next day, it was drizzling. Peggy and Maddie hurried to school as Miss Mason would announce the results of the drawing contest. They did not wait for Vanda. When the girls reached their school, they were surprised. There were hundreds of designs of dresses displayed in the room. Then Miss Mason announced the name of the winners. Jack Bagels had won for the boys. She said that all the 100 designs of dresses had been made by one girl and she had won the medal. Her name was Vanda Petronsky. But Vanda was absent. The children clapped their hands in joy. Maddie asked Peggy to look at the blue dress about which Vanda had told them earlier. They appreciated the drawings made by Vanda. The chapter closes here. Now we'll be seeing what chapter 6, the 100 dresses part 2 has to offer in next video. So this was it, students. If you liked the video, please hit to the like and subscribe icons, and also if you need notes, please contact the number given in the description box. Thank you.